What is going on, Coaster Spotters? It is Alex, and we are at Funspot America, the Orlando location. It is September 22nd. We are going to do a full tour and review. This is a park I am extremely familiar with because it is my night spot after Universal closes. I've probably been to this amusement park, as far as amusement parks go, more than any in the last 4 years. So I can speak a very authoritative bit on it. So we're gonna go and ride a bunch of rides, show you everything, and we also have a little bit of a short side video where White Lightning just got this new prototype steel track from GCI, and I shared my thoughts on that. So we're not going to talk about it here because that is not the right place. Let's go inside and we'll show you everything. Masks are required as far as COVID goes. COVID operations, I was here last night and they're fine. They're as good as any regional amusement park. Is it going to be as good as the place across the street? No. But do I still feel safe? Probably like 80% of the time. And Universal, it's like 90% of the time. So we started from the new entrance. So first off, you see Sweet Spot, which I actually have never seen open, but it's there with candy and stuff. First place you want to go is the ticket booth. Here are the prices. Season passes are available. I always suggest get that Black Friday deal. It is like $70, $75 at most. And as you can see, one unlimited wristband here is $52. With Sky Coaster, it's $60. So that's a fantastic deal for the whole year. In front of the park is where you're going to get your wristbands. On less busy days, the back of the park, which was the old entrance until they did an expansion, I believe in 2013, it might have been 12, around that time. And on busy days, this is the only place you're going to be able to get a wristband, like today. And starting off with the rides, here is the carousel, double-decker, modern carousel. There we go. Over here in the Boardwalk District, you have a bunch of flowers, which we will talk all about in a second. Here's your classic scrambler doing its thing. It's the Head Rush 360. This is a spinning frisbee type ride that will spin you all the way over upside down. Here we have a tilt-a-whirl called the Tilt-a-Roll. Here's the park's drop tower, a kiddie one, the Screamer. This is one of my #1 requests that I believe Funspot should do. I believe they should build a huge, world's tallest freefall tower, because that would be something Orlando does not have, a huge freefall tower. We have a huge Sky Flyer, but we don't have a huge freefall tower. Hot seat, an S&S screaming swing, air-powered, airtime machine. Oh yeah. This is not for the faint of heart. Minimal restraint, lots of airtime, fantastic ride. Here is the Enterprise. Originally at Six Flags Over Georgia as the Wheelie. A classic Enterprise type ride. This one's built by Sportscraft, which in my opinion made the best one of these types of rides. A must ride. Very intense. Here's the Rip Curl. This is your Himalaya type of attraction. Just go around in a circle, get squished to one side, kind of feel weightlessness on some of those drops. Fun time. Oh, and look, the Rip Curl goes backwards too. Here is White Lightning. This is a GCI wood coaster. Pretty much out and back, but lots of twists and turns, airtime. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. Down here is the White Lightning. Love this ride, as I've said. And, well, here's who made it. This is pretty much the showcase ride for them, since it's in an Orlando area, which is where the trade show is. So, yeah, which makes sense as to why they built that section of new steel track. Freedom Flyer. This is a 2013 Vekoma suspended coaster. lot of fun. This is a clone. There are a few in Europe and Asia, but only one here in America. So super fun and fun for all ages. Fantastic thing about Freedom Flyer is it flies into the station. The Funspot gets a lot of crap because of where it is, you know, the theme park mecca of the world. And I think it's nicer than most, except for all these food stands. Yes, it's a lot of good food, but unfortunately, they just don't look very good. I wish they would get rid of those things and build more permanent structures like the fantastic Sky Diner, which will give a look inside. You can get some fantastic beer from over there and food. Here is the ride that gives Funspot Orlando its Skyline the Sky Coaster. This is 250 feet tall, making it the second tallest sky coaster in the world. There's only one other sky coaster that is larger, and it's owned by Funspot over in Kissimmee. This is also the only other 250-foot sky coaster. After that, I believe you go down to about 200 feet. So this thing is ginormous. Recently got its lake package upgraded by KCL Engineering last November. Looks absolutely fantastic with its new light job. You can see this thing from miles and miles away and from a lot of points at Universal. Here's the food court. Pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, all that stuff. It's typically pretty good, and the prices are okay. Now, here's what you really want. That is the deal in Orlando at theme parks. Absolutely fantastic. Instead, they have a lot of these carts. Some are nice than others. You got Auntie Anne's, Four Rivers, which I've heard nothing but good things here in Orlando. Unfortunately, I have not seen it open. I'm assuming that it's only open on weekends or busy days, and it's not very busy tonight, as you can see. So let's go check out the Gator Spot. It is free for a certain amount of wristbands, red, blue, or pink wristbands. A regular admission is $6, and yellow wristbands are $3. This is by Gatorland, the Florida famous attraction here in Orlando. I have never been. I don't really have much interest in going, but I love this little exhibit they have here. It's always fun to walk through with a beer. Yes, they have lots of things on tap, by the way, like Yingling. They have their own Funspot Amber Ale. Usually like Bud Light, Blue Moon. It actually rotates quite frequently now. It used to be pretty the same, but yeah, beer is good. At $3 a refill and $8.99 for the souvenir glass, as I already showed you. They don't have the stank cake here, though, which was world famous for when Gator Spot first. So here you go. These guys are 5 to 6 years old. And there are a lot of them. You would not want to be on the other side of this fence. They're currently being fed by the party next to us, so this is fun to see them actually move. There has to be like 2 to 3 dozen of them. Here are some 2 to 3 year olds. It's amazing how docile these guys are, but when they want to move, man, they jump. Last time I saw gators was in France at Parc Le Pau. And here's my favorite guy. This is the Bono guy. I believe he is blind, actually. But he probably can hear me and feel me walking around just outside here. They have incredible senses. Yeah, him being albino makes him a very target, since he's not camouflaged like other gators. And it looks incredibly uncomfortable. I don't know how you do it. Here's Funspot's newest addition, a little splash pad. I believe this is technically free because it's free admission and there's obviously no gate. So you can also rent cabanas if you wanted to rent a cabana at Funspot. I love Funspot, but that, I don't know, that sounds a little weird to me. I'm sure occasionally get rented. They had more of them over by the White Lightning, which I think quickly disappeared. But they have two of them. If you want to rent them, I have no idea what the prices are. But they're there if you need them. Here's Kids Spot, a collection of half a dozen or so kids rides. You have a little swing ride, a little car ride. Continuing with the kiddie rides, a teacup ride, a happy swing, a frog hopper, another kiddie drop tower. Again, love to see a giant one, Funspot, do it. And then the sea serpent. So if you're into counting roller coasters, there you go. It's also really fun for kids. The fun slide, the fun house, a lot of fun, triple level fun house. And next we're gonna get to the go-karts. There are 4 tracks. Let's talk about them all. All provide a slightly different experience. Yeah, they're all worth riding, I'd say. Although, I will say though, if you want the best go-karts, probably in town, but definitely for the Funspot parks, both of the go-kart tracks over in Kissimmee are better than all 4 of the tracks here, in my opinion. They are nuts. They do have some games, if you're into that thing. And now we're officially going into the original part of the park. The park was drastically expanded, I believe in early 2013. And the original part just had a few rides. And let's start with the Go-Karts. Commander is my favorite track, so we're starting with the best one. Gets you really close to White Lightning, so if you want a really cool view of White Lightning, that is definitely the go-kart to go to. Has lots of fun dips and curves. Of course, we have some bumper cars. They have them. And then they have a new Ferris Wheel. This was built just about a year ago. It replaced another the same height. The other one was really old. And they used to let you have your beer on the Ferris Wheel, but this new one, despite having like more safety features to the cars, they don't let your beer on. I'm not happy with that Funspot. So yeah, I know a friend who hasn't even been on it just for that reason, because he can't drink on it anymore. So back here, the old section of the park, you can see it's go-karts for miles and miles. Quad Helix is what it is. It has 4 helixes. Probably my 3rd favorite of the go-karts. Also, right at the base of the Ferris wheel, you have some bumper boats. Beware, don't get too close, you will get wet. Because they have little squirters. This cat could squirt me. Oh, there you go, they're squirting. Oh no. Then we have the Conquest, that's the blue track. The Quad Helix was yellow. Oh, you didn't. I got my legs. Conquest, my 2nd favorite one. This one does an upward helix, then like a really steep upward thing, and then a really steep drop into a sharp turn. I love it. Then Thrasher, which has no lines, so I'm gonna do it, is like your slick track race car. Completely flat, just a lot of fun, just going around a bunch of curves. There you go. This one you can pretty much see the entire thing with Conquest on over it. Conquest is actually a pretty simple track, as I said. It's a slow helix up and then steep climb and then down you go. I love it. Not as quite as good as the Vortex, I believe, over at Kissimmee, but still a lot of fun. So that is going to do it from Funspot America in Orlando, Florida. As I said, this is my favorite place to hang out after the other parks close in the area, and it's really affordable if you get that season pass, and a great place to get some cheap beer and some great go-karts and roller coasters. So I'm always a fan of it. So that's going to be it. There is also an arcade that I forgot to film. It has all the standard stuff that you see at any modern arcade, more or less. So, yep, that's it. Thank you for watching The Coaster Spot. This has been Alex. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.